Boomtown now at 5:45. 10 TV is committed to sharing how the growth taking place in Central Ohio affects you. Population projections show more than 3 million people in our region by the year 2050. Tonight, we explore how the need for more housing in the area could impact businesses in downtown Columbus.
Yeah, the Downtown Commission today heard applications from developers and construction companies. One proposal looks to build a mixed-use apartment complex near Dirty Frank's, while the other seeks to tear down the old spaghetti warehouse building. The Construction One company is trying to tear down the old spaghetti warehouse building over on West Broad from the 1880s and build a complex there. Developers say part of the reason is for structural concerns after a roof collapse there 2 years ago during renovation forced the restaurant to move to a new location. The Downtown Commission tabled the developer's application until they see reports from structural engineers. We talked with one of those developers after the meeting.
It's not just one little section of the building, it's the entire building. Now, some portions of the building were not damaged, but economically, you can't just take a small portion of the building and build a new building around it.
Now, we also talked to the Columbus Landmarks Foundation about the efforts to preserve the building. The CEO saying the 500-unit building was listed as an endangered historic Columbus site in June and says it's a real marker for the community.
We heard a lot of different opinions from commissioners that really all have the best interests of Columbus in mind. And so what we want to see is the best use of that site for the community.
Kemper also believes that the building can serve as a unique landmark as the neighborhood there transforms. She pointed to the West Broad Street corridor where CODA will invest grant money to fund new bus routes.
As for the development proposed near Dirty Frank's, the Downtown Commission heard more from the developers of the Estrella today.
Part of this area has some historic buildings, but the other part of this area, the charm and love of this area is its human scale architecture, the retail and restaurants that exist there that give it its vibrancy. And I think we know downtown is starving for more of these.
Developers say they intend to keep the Dirty Frank's building as is, but they are looking to tear down the building on the corner of East Rich and South 4th Streets nearby. The proposed tower there is 24 stories high, holding commercial, office, and apartment space. It would also feature 290 apartments, and there would be more than 300 spaces available in the parking garage. Now, the State of Downtown Columbus report shows the area's population grew to 12,000 last year, right in the heart of downtown. The developers invested more than $1 billion in housing and construction. And we spoke with Angela Pace, 10 TV's Director of Community Affairs. She grew up in Columbus, really a legend in the news biz, and Pace says the downtown skyline signals progress for the region.
When I was a little girl, back in the dark ages, there was one building on the Columbus skyline, and that was the Levesque Tower. And to see that skyline now, to see all the skyscrapers that dwarf the Levesque Tower now, that's progress. That's progress.
Some of that could change. It's not just Boomtown Columbus that's getting taller. A lot of mixed-use developments are popping up all over Central Ohio. You can hear why some Central Ohio leaders think density will put a dent in this housing crisis. It's in our 10 TV Plus original called Welcome to Boomtown. You'll find it streaming on 10 TV Plus by downloading our free app on Apple TV, Roku, or Fire TV.